Mongols. We, by the grace and decree of heaven, Emperor of Great Mongolia, present a letter to the King of Japan. We have pondered that from ancient times, even the princes of small states have striven to cultivate friendly intercourse with those of adjoining territories. We beg that hereafter you, O King, will establish friendly relations with us, so that the sages may make the four seas their home. Is it reasonable to refuse intercourse with each other? It will lead to war, and who is there who likes such a state of things? The Mongol toppled from his horse and waves closed around him. Then the enemy paused. As one, the men in the rear ranks raised strange-looking short bows. A great wave of arrows darkened the sky, and shieldless as was their way, the defending samurai fell in droves. Suddenly, thunder roared a short way off. The enemy advanced up to the wet beach slowly, letting loose wave after wave of arrows and propelling their grenade-like bombs asunder. The samurai continued a fighting retreat throughout that terrible day. Kublai smashed his fist into the floor. These snakes, these worms, these dwarvish barbarians of the East. They had performed relatively well against one puny reconnaissance mission in the previous year, and now they thought they could behead his peace envoys with impunity. No action could be more heinous. Greater nations had been pulverized, entire cities put to the sword for less. To calm him, Tokimune's spiritual counselor, a recent refugee from southern China, the Zen master Mugaku Sogen, told him the story of when the stinking barbaric nomads had reached his temple in China. Mugaku had knelt unmoving on the floor, the only monk who had not fled. The flames of Mongol devastation crackled around him as a lone rider approached, dismounted, and drew his sword for the mortal blow. Mugaku, ignoring the stench of horse and human sweat, raised his voice to a little over a whisper and looked the rough-looking rider in the eye. I searched the universe and found the answer. People are empty, even Buddha's teachings are void. Your great sword will be as lightning, cutting the spring breeze. The warrior paused, bowed low, and left the monk to live. Having done so, Tokimune allegedly screamed, "Katsu!" Victory. Mugaku smiled. It is true that the son of a lion roars as a lion.